so here's a little startup screeny poo. Look at my little arrow there. Chase it. If you got a cat watching, tell them to look away because they will grab that. So obviously I'm playing on an emulator. And I always forget the name of it. Oh my gosh, this is gonna... Hold on. Here we go. I gotta turn my volume down. Alright, so first thing you do is pick up a key. I'm not gonna go through the whole explanation of this. But I think I got a world record, and I don't know the exact time on this. So I'm watching it back. And what a good start. I already missed the first item in the game. So we're going to be doing, of course, the select glitch, where you press select on a spider, and you're immune to them, and a few other enemies. I don't know how many. Oh, and yeah. So, of course, the first thing I got to recognize is good job, Frank Coco, for getting the 5506. And so, mwah! Not Frank Coco, sorry. I had to kiss that guy. So, awkward. So, thank you, Frank Coco, for getting the 5506. And I'm using most of that route. Everything he routed out. If it was him or something he saw. But there's not too many videos out there, so I'm sure it was a lot of his routing. So great job. So a lot of the things I'm going to be doing is ripping off what he has been doing and just trying to improve on that world record. However, there are a little bit of changes that I was able to make. And there's going to be so much inconsistency with my gameplay. Some of it's really good. Some of it is really bad. I need to get a timer right now going. There's a little purple friend, and I will not be catching him thanks to this route. So here's where I do a little bit something different here. That elevator setup is really great. And that was not mine. Here's something different that I do. I always jump through here. Just try to save myself some time. So I will have to pick up that key later, but I think overall it saves a little bit of time. So we'll go into Daisy's house here. And forget that cage. We're not going to need it. I mean, it doesn't even have a wall. Even if you put an animal in there to escape, one of the walls were missing. Alright, so we're going to go through the little tree house here. Oops. And this is bad because I didn't need to go that way. I was using the routing that I was watching, but I decided I was going to go a different path because I think it saves time. Because the whole first area of this game, you're just in the tree house, and it gets old. It gets old after a while. As a speedrunner, you're only up here for 9 minutes, but when you play the game a couple times a week, it gets old. So yeah, this is a little bit of a different route that I take. And we're just going to be bouncing along here. Yeah, just drop that key there because you're going to need it later. All these setups are just kind of hoping to pick up the pace of this route. Or, yeah, the major routing from what the video I watched was Frank Coco. And there's a little variation that I've thrown in here. But, ow. I hit my arm when I said that. But yeah, I couldn't commentate while I played this, so you're going to have to hear my stupid voice. As I rewatch this, that seems dumb. That seems like a stupid idea for a video, but it's a speed run, so someone's got to watch it. Someone's got to verify that it was good. And there's a few different runners now in this, and I want to thank JSR for that. Ooh, here's the part where Dizzy picks up the 1-ton weight. Look at that. You can see it right there. It's 1 ton. Dizzy is not slowing down. He is on a mission. He don't care if it's 1 ton. All right. So yeah, a little bit of not knowing what to talk about. Now we're going into Dora. Oh, this butterfly gets... Yeah, there's no reason I hit that the way I hit that. I should have went the other way. I don't know what happened there. I got very lucky because I hit that butterfly. I don't know. I don't understand the physics of that. That looked that looked like I cheated something. We're going to be using the butterfly a little bit later. And there is like not a secret room, but like a glitched room. We'll talk about that later. I don't use that in this run, but I do use the butterfly later on. And I probably accidentally hit the butterfly and it cost me some time, but hey, I don't need butterflies to cost time. Like, I'm good at doing that myself. We're going to see that too. Let's see. I got a little stopwatch here because there's a couple points in this game where I really lose a lot of time. And it's going to cost me. So now we get a little sneak peek at this mine area, which doesn't matter because we don't have time for that. We gotta go back. We gotta go back, Marty. No, we gotta go back to the treehouse, Marty. We gotta go back to 1955. Biff's waiting in the treehouse. Okay, I'm sorry. Jeez. Well, it is, to be fair. It is like a 55-minute run. If I didn't die so much and make so many mistakes, it'd be like a 50-minute run, but whatever. Ooh, when that elevator's down, it looks like a little face. So here we go. So, yeah, on this routing that I'm doing, now I pick up the key. And it seems to save a little bit of time. And some of my jumping and pickup, like item pickups, are pretty good. I think that's one of the things I do well, especially in the beginning of this game. Oh, didn't set up this jump very well. But one of the things I do pretty well in the beginning of the game is jumping into items and like moving on to whatever direction I want to go next. But yeah, I start to panic later on in the game. I'm like not... Okay, let's see. Got that. Oh, nope. I thought I got that. I'm pretty good at getting that jump. Can we please leave the treehouse? Can we see something else in this game? Or we're gonna see little granddad, little grandpa Dizzy. He's sick in bed. You can make a potion to help him, but don't worry about it because it's his own fault. The only thing he gives you is a golden egg. Where do you think he got that golden egg from? Do you suppose it's from the cave where the dragon was in that had another golden egg? Yeah, he stole that dragon's egg, and I'm not saying he deserves to die, but he deserves to sit there and think about what he's done. We're not gonna get him his medicine if that's what he expects. Yeah, after I do this commentary, I think it's a sub 54. I don't know. It'll show on the title, so it's not like I'm spoiling anything. Okay, so we're gonna burn down this guy's house. Well, no. I guess the house is fine. Alright, so I believe we're finally getting out of the treehouse. And yeah, okay, yeah. So every time you pick up this frog girl, she does this little cutscene. So that wastes a little bit of time that you can't really control. Yeah, don't pick that up. That's just to get medicine to save Grandpa. Like, come on. Like he got a spell put on him or cursed because he stole that egg. Whatever. Like, I'm out here trying to like save people's lives, and he's in there stealing. Anyways, we'll move on. Oh, look at this guy. Whoa. And they're up there just chilling. And I'm off. What are you even doing up there? What is that? That looks like a tree stand, like if you're hunting. It makes sense. He gave you the crossbow. Alright, so there's that little empty bottle of alcohol. Better believe if it had anything in it, I'd pick it up. So this jump's not too hard, and I got a pretty good setup thanks to that barrel. That's one thing I don't understand in this game is like how everything's set up. Whether it's random, whether it's on a global timer, I have no idea. So this setup's really good to get stuff going. And like I said, I'm pretty good at the item pickups and going right on to the next thing. Yeah, save those stars. Because I have the glitch now, so nothing can hurt me. So later on, as long as I have a bad memory. You son of a bitch. Oh, and yeah. Way to ruin that run there. Thanks, butterfly. Luckily, the butterflies don't take away your select glitch for certain enemies. The mice, the spiders, and there's probably at least one or two other things. There it goes. The glitch is gone. It doesn't matter because I'm going in here anyways, and I'm surprised I'm not dead. I guess I decided to pick up that apple. You know what they say, an apple, okay. So yeah, another good item drop off here. Save a little bit of time just by jumping forward. Alright, so yeah, I lost the glitch, I'm pretty sure. And this is one of my... Ooh, this is actually something I routed a little bit differently as well. I go this way, and it saves... I feel like this saves a good 5-7 seconds. I know I sound like a nerd. Anybody who's like, I'm not listening to this nerd, I'm turning it off. Please, do it. Do yourself a favor, because it's just going to get nerdier. But if you're into that nerd kind of stuff, we got probably about 45 more minutes of this. So yeah, this routing is a little different that I'm taking. I always go to the right side of the boat first. Sometimes it seems like a lot of runners go left and then right, and then they have to go back left. So hopefully the way I'm doing saves a little bit of time, and if there's any active runners out there who are wanting, like Frank Coco did a very good job of knocking this game down below an hour. This is one of my least favorite parts of the game. I'm good at that jump. This is where the game starts to decide how fast you're going to beat the game. And I made that jump. I have a hard time with that jump. So luckily I made it. I've missed that jump quite a few times. Ha! God, dude. Freaking bird. Seagulls. Alright, go ahead and pick up the glitch. I'll probably lose it right away. Another good item transfer there. Oh yeah, lost that glitch. Was it worth it? Might as well pick up that fruit. Probably was going to need it later, but what can you do? So now these guillotines, they're not instant death, but they take away a lot of health. Alright, now let's see. So many of these tunnels, and even though the mice on the straightaway runs, or rats, mice or rats, they don't take away your glitch. The ones in the tunnel do. Oh, you're gonna hurt me. Oh yes, thank you. Love it. That's the second time so far this butterfly has killed me. But we're gonna see if we can use them later to help out. Alright. I don't know why I didn't pick up that star. I guess because I don't have the glitch anymore. Let's see. Oh. This looks like I manipulated it. I did not. That looked like a tool assisted run. I promise you that is not tool assisted. Ugh. So right then and there I'm like, oh please let me beat this game. Let me get a world record on this. That's ridiculous. I also don't know how that works. Like how random it is, how the setup is. So this jump is going to be the hardest in the game by far. And I think I'm already a little bit frustrated with it. Alright, not bad. It's been much worse. So thanks to that, I have no idea what happened in that crossbow section. I've never had a setup like that, and I never will again. So as soon as that happened, I'm like, please let this be a world record. Like, I'll do anything I can to make this the one. Alright, so we're going through the castle. The tough spots are over. You can go ahead and pick up a glitch here, but if you get hit by the bat, then you lose it anyways. So now we still have the glitch. So that spider, this mouse, that spider. And having the glitch is pretty important coming up into this walking area. Look at how happy he is. He just hops out of there like a happy little boy. Good for you, Dizzy. Yeah, having the glitch right now on this street is pretty important. However, you're more than likely to lose it in this tunnel. I'm not good at these tunnels. Yep, there. Lost the glitch. So you can make a choice to get the glitch back on that spider. Oh, and I choose to do that. But I have no idea how many times it took me to get it. But I think it was a good choice. I think it's important to have the glitch going into this run, like this walkway. Ooh! There's two birds right there. Obviously, one of them smelled something on you. Alright, so I skipped a star over there. Or I guess I'd be getting it on the way back. But in this routing, I'm not going to do that. We're going to see something a little bit interesting later on of why I'm going to choose not to get that. Hold on, you gaming folks. Look at that guy. He's in his referee uniform. Oh, also sometime around now or a little bit later on, the game audio cuts out again right around the same time as it did last time. Ooh, I think I still have the glitch. So yeah, I'm not getting a star over there. A little bit interesting, but I want to know if I did something that not too many people know about later on. And the birds. The birds. What is this, an Alfred Hitchcock thing? Alright, I still have the glitch, so we haven't run into... Oops, I'm about to... Okay, alright. Not bad. I was going to say we haven't run into any major disasters right now, but I'm sure they're coming. I am very inconsistent with this. I'm so good at like 80% of this game. I can put together a 50-minute run like nothing, but there's a couple parts, and it's always inconsistent what parts it is. I've had a pretty bad stretch going through here, like where I've wanted to die. and we'll see. Because I used to be really good at this. I guarantee you I die here. I'm watching this playthrough like a day later because I had to go to bed. And then I had to go to work. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I didn't die there, but it's bound to happen. That's terrible. Ugh, that's crummy. Who wants a world record when that happens? So that was absolutely ridiculous way to die. So, yeah, I imagine I'm a little bit on tilt right now after going through that. And we got this guy with his little lemon shirt on, little troll guy throwing stones. Who does that? So I make a little jump here even though it's kind of dangerous. Just go ahead and do it. Don't be scared. If you would happen to miss it, just take a death in the screen and it should start you up there. But it's not a hard jump. It's a little bit... Oh, we're going to see a hard jump later on in the game. That could easily kill me. I already lost a life doing something stupid. And the world record holder has such a good run that I can't afford to take any time to pick up extra lives. So, like, we're on the clock. Oh, that looks like a face right there. That bird thing and those torches. Or not the bird thing, but the elevator. Looks like a beak. The torches look like eyes. There's a little Mortal Kombat pit that you just walked over. Somebody's going to get uppercutted right into it. And stakes are going to get embedded into their esophagus. But anyways, back to the fantastic adventures of Dizzy. So this volcano is one of my least favorite things in the game. It always seems to catch me. And good. Oh, I think the game audio cuts out here, or maybe before that, so I'll turn the audio a little bit down. Again, I'm commentating over the video that I played because I can't commentate and really you don't need the commentary. But whatever, I just enjoy it. I just wanted to rewatch it myself anyways. I always miss that. I always get a little too antsy. But not too bad. Alright, so we're going in the little sea area. And a little tip. So if you take an intentional death, we'll talk about it here in a little bit. But if you take an intentional death, as you go down from this screen and go all the way back left, you can save yourself a good 15 seconds, I believe. But you also lose a life. And I'm really bad at this game, so I can't afford to do that right now. I think an optimal route would be to take an intentional death, and I'll show you once we get there. And I'm not about to do it, especially since I lost a life. And I guarantee you I'm dying somewhere else in this game too. Got a good jellyfish pattern, don't know what his deal is. Alrighty, so, oops, I didn't mean to, okay, yeah. So if you go down here and then go left from the bottom of the screen, you can walk all the way to the left and get exactly what you need. And it's kind of hard to explain because I'm taking a different route. I kept my flippers so I can avoid all the jellyfish shenanigans. Jellyfish jitters. So if you take an intentional death right here if you were walking across the bottom of the ocean, you would die, cost you like 5 seconds to die, but it would restart you way back, like way over here. Like way, still farther away. So you can save yourself probably about 10 or 12 seconds just by intentionally dying if you're that confident in your gameplay, but I'm not. So not gonna do it. Alright, so I forgot some items here. There we go. Nice little item grab here. Surprised to see it this far in the run. So of course we're gonna put a treasure chest up there so we can stand on it, because that's what you do. Have you ever gone to a hardware store and been like, I need something to like stand on and reach to a higher place or something? Like there's something just out of reach. Man, if there was something with a couple steps to step on, and the guy hands you a fucking treasure chest, a treasure box? Are you kidding me? It sucks. Sorry. You couldn't program? I'm sorry, but you couldn't just put a step ladder in this game. It had to be a treasure chest. I'm always so bitter about that. Alright, so in this routing, which was not, the major routing was not done by me. The major idea finds were not done by me. You do want to leave those flippers there, and you do want to make sure you pick up this coin. And you're just going to avoid this sunken ship that had a treasure chest on it that you're not going to bother to open. I got a really good pattern by that jellyfish, by the way. I'm still pissed off about that treasure chest. Ugh, just open it. And there's a crowbar thing later on in the game that you use to open a hatch in a ship. Okay, so we're taking the intentional butterfly backwards boost. Now, what makes you walk backwards for the length of time you do, I have no idea as well. I have no idea how this game, like, how all the random stuff works, but I just hope for the best. So I did take the intentional backwards butterfly boost, and I think it works out. And make sure you leave that. I'm saying it as I watch, because as I watch, I forget. Thank goodness 24 hours ago me remembered. And I missed that volcano again. Alright, so these are a little bit confusing. I don't know the best way to do it for each setup, but I'm pretty comfortable with getting it in 3 pushes every time, at least. Sometimes you're lucky and you walk over there and it's all set up for you. There's another face. Look at that up there. I think I saw the glitch too. Look at that up there. It's a face. Everything's a face in this game, especially with torches. So here's one of the first bosses of the game. I have the glitch, luckily, so I'm kind of playing into the fact that the only thing that could have killed me right there was the bat. So later I'm going to have to avoid the bat and the water drips, because I don't know if there's a way to get the glitch back unless you're using spiders. There's another face right there. Alright, so this is... Sometimes it looks cool when you're jumping over those things. Sometimes it looks like every one of them's hitting you. I seem to be in about the middle of the road there. So I want this backwards glitch here. Or not glitch, it's a game mechanic. This game's hard enough. Do you really need to program the fact that if you hit a butterfly you walk backwards and make this game even more confusing? Here's the danger blasting area. So here's why we're going backwards. If you take a damage from this dragon, he flips you back, because the game just pushes you back, thinking that, I don't know what they were thinking. And even though it's a speed run, you gotta pet the girl, because she thought you were after that egg. Nope. Just kind of wanted that clover. I don't know if you needed that or wanted that or keeping that, but she was really happy when you went in there. But yeah, even though it's a speed run, I don't care. I'll lose the second to jump and pet the girl. Oh, there we go. Now I'm walking the right way. So go ahead and pick up as much health as you can get, because you're never going to revisit this area. And you no longer have the glitch, so anytime you come across health, go ahead and pick it up. You're going to want to be at full health coming up to this bat area. Oh, and as far as that backwards glitch goes, there is a secret area, like with the pirate. Like if you jump backwards into the pirate that's guarding the ship, if you jump into him just right, like you can get past him, but if you jump into him just right, it'll take you to a different area in the town. It's like a glitched area. You can't interact with anything. Okay, let's see here. Ha! Not bad. You can't interact with anything. You can pick up the 2 stars, but you can't interact with the butterfly, and there's no enemies on that screen. It's really weird. So if you want to try to figure out a new route, I suggest checking out the pirate glitch. If you jump into him backwards just right, you'll jump off the side of the boat and into a different spot in the town. And it seems to not be much of anything, but yeah, check it out. But yeah, here's the minecart. So nerves are at an all-time high because this is all muscle memory, because my memory is shot and I'm nervous, so just hoping for the best. And this will be a major time loss if I die, especially anywhere, you know, later on down the railway. Like already at this point here, if I died, it would be like a 25-30 second time loss, I think. So I'm guessing I didn't die. I'm hoping. All these little trolls looking so stupid. Not that Dizzy doesn't. There's something about those trolls, and they're out for evil. Dizzy's just trying to do what he can. Alright, that's a trap over there. Alright, so we're through the exit, and go ahead and just grab that item as you roll. That's not too hard to do either. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, because if you fall down there without getting the item that you came to get, but I seem to have like, it's not hard, even this late into the run. So do some more quick jump item grabs. I'm surprised I'm still doing that well with those, because now we're getting close to 25 stars left. So as far as the star count goes, I'm about... Oh, stupid fucking bird. As far as star count goes, you know, we're closing in on the 3/4 of the way done with this game. Alright. Yeah, I can hear my game audio right now, like, it's fucked up, so I had to silence it a little bit. Go ahead and collect that glitch again. So only the bats hurt you on this screen. Oh, and that thing, that's instant death. I'm surprised I haven't made that stupid mistake as many times. Oh, and I'm glad I hit the select glitch, because it made the little twilight evening thing, it turned it into night. It's really fitting. I don't know what the frick that building is. I've always wanted to go in there. Alright, so we're through the graveyard, but we'll be back. It probably won't look as cool though. It's really cool when it's like the dead of night like this. That'd be an interesting thing to count too. I'll have to rewatch this playthrough. Like, how many days has it been? Like, he's already upset. Hardest jump in the game that has the boom. Bam! Let's see how much time I lost just on the stupidest death. And it's just taunting me. Last life. It's basically telling me to reset the game at this point. But if I can make this jump... If I can make this jump, like I might as well just keep going. Yeah, we're already... Woohoo! So that cost me almost 30 seconds. I got my little stopwatch here. That cost me 27 seconds just dying. Oh, and then the butterfly comes to pay me a visit again. Thanks, bud. Don't really need to go backwards anymore, but... So I'm probably tempted to pick up that life there, but... the world record for this routing is just so good. Oh, I almost forgot that. Yeah, don't forget that. Yeah, I knew the world record was too good for me to stop and grab an extra life. So we're just going to swim backwards. Yeah. Yeah, eat that watermelon, you glutton. Pick up that crowbar. Don't go back to that chest. Don't go back to that treasure chest and pry it open and see what's inside. No. Keep going this way. Oh, it pisses me off. Alright. So yeah, thanks to the butterfly, we got a little bit of chance to swim backwards, get those muscles working. Swimming's one of the best exercises for you, okay? So I know he's only walked about 7 marathons. Probably about 120 miles at this point, but yeah, let's get a little swimming in. Now we're, yeah, more underwater swimming. Alright, so we're at the 17 star point. So at this point, I've already taken 2 deaths. I've already wasted a little bit of time on a costly death there, so at this point, I'm just like, well, I'm this far in, might as well see where I can take this run. Be a little bit more aggressive. $15 stars to go. There's no reason to reset, so just... It's like 4th quarter. You're down by 10, 15 points. Jump over that instant death, because that's game over right there. If I hit that stupid thing. I can still hear the game audio screwing up. Mortal Kombat Pith? I mixed pit with piss, I guess. There we go. A little nice item grabbing. Sorry about the bad commentary. It's just... I wanted to explain some of the... Oh, there's that little purple guy. Have fun, little purple guy. No one's catching you today. Even though we're on like day 6 or 7, I bet, at this point. So our last visit to the treehouse. And I'm not going to miss it, I'll tell you. Good riddance. Like there's a few just jumps. They're not really frustrating, just they can throw you off. Just one missed jump, you can lose like 3 or 4 seconds. Probably just 3, but it adds up. And then, like with my memory, and I know like 5 or 6 different routes to take in this game, so that gets really confusing. Like earlier, I accidentally started to take another route, but so I lost a second or 2 just doing that. Well, there I forgot which way to go to. We're going into Dozie's place. We're gonna clash these little symbols. Yeah, thanks for sleeping through this whole fucking thing. Oh, wow. Look at how upset he is. Oh, I can't believe I just slept for the past 7 days. Oh, life's terrible. Like, yeah, I've been up for 7 days, you fuck. Now you get out of bed. Let's switch places. Fucking ass. This bat or bird won't leave me alone either. How can you sleep with birds? You ever been trying to sleep in the morning and birds are chirping outside your house like really fucking loud for some reason? It's terrible. Anyways, on with the run. So I think we're just going... We've got one more stop at the ship, and then to the castle, and then a little bit in the graveyard, and then back to the castle for the finale. That looked weird. There's that little empty bottle. Who cares? I'm not recycling that. Somebody left that. I'm on an adventure. Do you really think I'm gonna fucking stop and recycle? No. They should have grabbed that. All these little mice running around, you think they get their heads stuck in there. Ho! Ho! I wish one of those birds would get their asses stuck in there. But anyway, so we're onto the ship now. And I think I remembered to take the right way. Ooh, the rope. And oh, I'm on my last life here, people. Let's not take too much damage. Yeah, here's where you can do that backwards glitch, where you can fall off this thing and then you land in a different spot of town. It's a weird little room, but you have to do it. You have to walk backwards into the pirate when the pirate's there, and he'll. Sometimes you die, sometimes you just move on to the ship, and other times you go into this weird thing. So it's not that weird, it's just a spot in the game, but there's no enemies, and there should be enemies. But anyways, I'm going to stop gushing over that. Here's one of my least favorite jumps in the freaking game. I suck at this. Probably lost like 5 seconds right there. I had to pick up the fruit because A, I'm on my last life, and B, I was down to about half health, so had to spend a little bit of time picking up fruit there. Hey, fruit's good for you. They say, what, 5 servings a day, or is that too much? I've had my servings of fruit. Alright, so here we're coming up on a different route that I'm going to be taking. It may only save about a second or two. It may actually lose a second or two. But I'm not going to walk through town. And it's going to be kind of confusing. I don't know if too many people know about this. I didn't know about this until I played. Over and over and over again. I played too much, okay? So I don't need people to tell me that I've been playing this game for too long. So it wouldn't make sense to go back the other way. However, thanks to save states and trying to figure out this game and everything inside and out of it, you can go this little way. And then you end up in this side of town. And then you can pick up that star that I left earlier. It's all coming together now. My God. But anyways, enough of that. But yeah, that's cool. And there's one other thing later on in that river. It takes you to this spot. But I think going down the river takes a little bit longer. But the biggest thing is it doesn't necessarily save time, but you skip a lot of birds. And if you don't, and these tunnels are really costly damage-wise. So if you take that route, it doesn't really lose time, and you have to go out of your way to pick up that star anyways. But what it does, it gave me peace of mind knowing that my health was going to be pretty decent. Because you basically need your health at full going through this graveyard again and again. So yeah, hopefully, I don't know, I never saw anything on that river waterfall like little exit. And I would have never discovered it if it wasn't for save states on an emulator, either way. I have this game on my NES. But as a kid, when you have no way of saving it, I just remember clutching my NES controller. Like, please, please don't let me fall. Alright, so we're going up the clouds. We'll see how good we do up here. Yeah, these jumps, you get used to them. And the butterflies are the biggest enemy. If there were no butterflies, you wouldn't have too much to worry about. You'd get really used to the muscle memory of what it takes to go through this clouds. But the butterflies is what, even if they're not around, they still make you uneasy. Alright, so the first trip through the clouds is a good one. So we're now up in the castle finally. Got a little ways to go before we finish this one though. And I panicked. I should have just pressed select as soon as I hit that spider. You can almost go ahead and start that timer to see how much time that cost. Oof. It didn't cost a lot of time. Another 10 seconds lost on something really stupid on my part. But what I was a little bit concerned about is the damage that I took. But there's only one enemy coming up that would hurt me before I get to get a piece of fruit. It's another bird, bat. Close your fucking windows. Alright, so the bat was fine. So now I am going to have to spend a little bit extra time picking up this fruit, but I'm okay with that. So I'm at full health. I lost the glitch. You don't need it because there's spiders up here to get it back. Oops. I'm not going to count that as something that lost too much time. It was just a little mistake. A little stumble there. Oh! Thank you, bird. Bats. They're bats in here, it looks like. It does look like there's a difference between the birds and the bats. And look at me. My health is fantastic. Adventures of Dizzy. But luckily, the only thing in the clouds are stars and butterflies and pieces of fruit. Anything you'd expect to see in a fluffy cloud. Oh, and beanstalks. I said that funny like I was from Boston. Beanstacks. Alright, so now we're back on the ground. Glitch is gone. I think we're back pretty much. Back to some good health. No? Guess not. Oh, I forgot to pick up that fruit in the clouds like I fell through. That's what happened. I just watched it too. That's how bad my memory is. I was just watching it. Oh. Why? So you definitely want to pick up the glitch here before you go a shoveling in the graveyard. Is that bad luck, by the way? I've never heard of that being bad luck. According to superstition, if you break a mirror, it's 7 years of bad luck. I've never heard digging in a graveyard being bad luck. You think it would. You would think. Maybe it is. Maybe it's the ultimate bad luck thing that I just am not familiar with. You would assume. Maybe it's just... like everybody just assumes that, yeah. Well, it's probably jail time too. I guess breaking the law and going to prison is worse than 7 years of bad luck. Arguably. Some people have really bad luck. Oh, miss. Here we go. Second attempt. Up, miss. Here we go. Third attempt. Not fuck it. Oh. Alright. Lost a little bit of time there. Actually, a good amount. Like, 7 seconds. 1 star left. Almost makes you want to tear up, like this cave's doing on my fucking forehead. But no, it really makes you want to tear up. You've been through so much already. And now the light is at the end of the tunnel. we're just going to have a good Zach fight. I think his name's Zach. And the bat's being pretty generous here. That guy got a little... He was after that mouse, though. Or ant. So up the beanstalk we go. Can't just climb up the rest of it. No, that'd be too simple. You know, it is a plant, so maybe towards the top it gets a little more fragile. I guess I can give the game that. It looks pretty damn sturdy, though. I mean, you'd think a beanstalk would be sturdier than a freaking cloud anyways. Oh, butterfly. Wow. I guess we'll start the timer of a little mess up. It is very typical to lose your way in these clouds, though, so... Alright, that lost another 10 seconds. Not a big deal. And I got a really good pattern from those butterflies, so maybe it was for the best. Alright, so we're on our way to the end. We've got one more rope jump that's a little bit difficult, but then... And these are cake after you played this game like dozens and 20 and 30 times. Alright. Oh, but it doesn't end here. I am so frustrated at this point, I know it. So let's see how much time this lost me. So, just on my foolish mistakes, a costly death, that stupid jump right there, and one other stupid jump I took account for. This, a grand total of about 1 minute and 10 seconds that I lost doing stupid shit. So, anybody want to grab this world record? You got an easy 1 minute and 10 to build off of, because I do stupid shit. Now, on to the finale. This is Donkey Kong meets Metroid. You're jumping up the little blocks in Metroid while Donkey Kong barrels are going after you. It's terrible. Stupid game. But I'm already pissed off because I don't even think I have a shot at this world record. So the first part has been really good. I know. I could feel my heart beating out of my chest as I was doing this. It's just a video game, folks. And it's a video game that I've beaten before. And I'm 37 years old. Not to age me or anything like that. Ugh. So my heart should not be beating out of my chest because of a video game. Going up Zach's purple castle here. Ugh. That's frustrating. I got lucky there. I'm not too familiar. Like, I've done it. I've definitely practiced this with save states, but... And now we should be clear of all the little balls, the little angry balls. And then you can jump and just jump straight back down, but I'm not good at that, so here we go. Can I make up any more mistakes? And I believe that's time right there. So whatever time that is, I think it's definitely below 54 minutes. And there's my little score, the end, and they're just happy. Happy as can be. 30:69. Okay, I don't even know. But yeah, so world record. Thanks to JSR for starting this. Thanks to Frank Coco's routing. And yeah, hopefully there's more people running this. Hopefully Frank Coco lets me have this record for at least another month before he takes it back from me. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.